Tried telling you. Nobody wanted to listen. I doubted myself. I said, listen, when this quarterback hit the portal, I go, this would be a massive pickup. And I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Prime was to get him on campus. And then I kind of backed off a little bit. I shouldn't have backed off. I shouldn't have backed off. Caden Salter, 6'1", 200-pound Liberty quarterback, set to visit Colorado. News is breaking at midnight on Sunday, Monday morning. You're watching this Monday morning. I'm here working OT, getting in the hours, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for the transfer portal news because told you, Coach Prime is cooking. He is working. And when this young man hit the portal, I go, look, this would be a huge pickup for the Buffs. If they're able to land Caden Salter, which I feel pretty good about, and I'll give my reasons about it in just a moment. They're gonna be favorites, I believe, next year for the Big 12 championship. Now that's a far take, that's a far stretch, but I believe with this transition from Shador to Caden, it's not much of a difference. Now, Caden had a little bit of a down year this past year, won the MVP from his conference the year prior to that. Love his pocket presence. Again, just great experience. I know Juju Lewis is that draft pick, but would love for Julian to be able to grow underneath Caden. Again, have both these guys in that backfield would be huge. And like I said, senior quarterback, ton of experience, I really think will elevate this Colorado offense and allow for Coach Prime to continue to keep the success that he's having in the Big 12 currently. As of now, as the standings are for the portal available players and people that have put their name into the hat, he's the best available player, the third best available player behind Dylan Thiemann and Tanner Kazo, I believe. And if you're looking at this, how it is the bottom stars you see were what the stars were coming out of high school. So Caden was a 89.60 4-star. Now he's a 93.20 4-star recruit. Okay, so that's what you're getting, essentially. You can see Dylan was a 3-star safety. Now he's damn near 5-star. Kid's a dog. Anyways, so big jump up for Caden here. And again, that's why he's the third best player, the best quarterback available. And again, when he hit the market, I mean, everybody said this was going to be one of the hottest targets out there for a lot of teams. And right now, Colorado, Syracuse, Florida State, Auburn, and LSU kind of coming into the mix late. Auburn, I think, is going to be a big financial one. They want to move the ball very well. Just got a big-time 5-star quarterback as well, like Julian Lewis. So they'll see how, again, Auburn, I think, will be able to throw some big cash. Their NIL is a big factor. FSU, I think it's very easy to overcome them. I mean, let's just talk about the blunder they had. I think if you're a portal athlete, you got to be a little concerning with how things went. That team was kind of put together through the portal. Didn't do too well. Fran Brown had a very successful season in his first year at Syracuse. Did a lot of great things for Kyle McCord. I think he'll have a good argument. But let's be honest. The best fit's at Boulder. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Okay? See what he's done with Shador. It's a plug-in fit for me. Unless they get in there, then maybe through the interviews they don't feel confident. But I would be shocked if you don't make it happen. Now, if it's an NIL situation, but for what we've heard, Boulder can kind of keep up with the best of them. I think they can make this work. I think the wide receiver talent, they'll be able to pull around him. The defense that they put together, they're going to put a good team around Caden. And how do you ignore, if you're Caden Salter, contract year, Colorado was on national TV for every game. And they will be again next year. Okay? FSU won't be. Syracuse won't be. UCL damn near won't be. Okay? Auburn will have some good games up there. Nobody can compete with what Colorado's able to do. Everybody wants to watch primetime. Okay? Caden Salter, you got to make a big-time splash. Coming from Liberty, it's kind of like that Cam Ward situation. I can't remember where he was before Washington State. It was a small school, though. Then it goes to Washington State. Kind of gets a little bit of appeal, but then goes to Miami. Guy's a first-round draft pick. Was not a first-round draft pick. Wasn't even on the boards when he was at Washington State. Goes and plays 1 year at Miami. It's between him and Shador Sanders. For some people, it's a lock for me on Shador being the best quarterback out of this class. But some people are arguing for Cam Ward. And it's all because of that 1 year at Miami. Okay? Same thing can happen for Caden Salter by going to Colorado. I fully believe that. Next order of business, and we've been talking about this a little bit on the show. I mentioned this well before this. And I should have connected the two when I saw this, but now this makes a whole lot more sense. You're going to go get the offensive lineman that's been blocking for this kid. He understands him to a T, right? And I even said when I mentioned him in the previous video, go, look, it makes sense that kind of that that high tempo offense, mobile quarterback would fit well with like a Julian Lewis type. But now you're bringing in a package deal. I don't see how it wouldn't work. I think Coach Prime learned from that last year, brought in a lot of guys that play together to allow for the camaraderie to grow together. Because when you go through the portal, you're gonna have different flavors, different people. So you bring in little packages with them. It helps that kind of grow together versus someone feeling alone, right? This seems like a done deal to me. And this young man is the top 50 player in the country in the transfer portal thus far. Number 6 inside offensive lineman that is available. So, like I told y'all, the portal is hot and heavy right now. We're going to be keeping our eyes and ears peeled for it. Again, it is going to be the Heisman week as well. So check out betus.com if you want to dive in on the Travis Hunter odds and get in on that. Right now, I believe he's still the favorite. So if you want to cash in on watching him win that trophy, be sure to check out betus.com. Use code YouTube150. Get back 150% on your first deposit, then 125 on your next two, up to $2,000. So it's going to be a busy week. Let me know in the comment section. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this visit? Do you not like it because maybe it affects a Julian Lewis situation? Or you're like, no, I agree. This needs to happen for Julian Lewis's transition to be as smooth and as successful as possible. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Again, it's not a done deal. But we know how Coach Prime is in the portal. When he gets guys to visit, when he has his purpose, we learned from it last year. I'm going to go talk to you. I'm going to get you to come visit. You got to think there's an 80% chance Coach Prime lands that kid. Okay? You really do. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, they are functioning and operating at a very high level. That is his bread and butter, is the transfer portal. It will be interesting to see how the Buffs handle this portal and navigate through this portal with the bowl game this year. Didn't have that last year. So these all were going to be kind of coinciding with one another. Practices, portal movement, all those things going to be happening at the same time. Here's why I also think that's massive. A lot of scouts are going to be at these practices during this time. A lot of NFL scouts during these next 2 weeks are going to be checking out Travis. The guys coming in visiting the portal going to see that, going to feel that energy, and we're like, wow, this is the real deal. So maybe Coach Prime's cooking. All right. It's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be a fun couple of weeks. Smash the like button, subscribe. Of course, was brought to you by BetUS. I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love, baby.